This week I'm showing a random January day each day, focusing mainly on my creative and crafty adventures. This is day 1. At the beginning of January, I planned the first few projects of my 50-meter fabric challenge, and today I start working on them. First, I'm making the Melilo shirt out of this lightweight cotton fabric. I think I overestimated the amount of available fabric because it was a bit short for the front and back pieces, but I didn't want to discard this project, so I made it work. I played a little bit with the placement of the pattern pieces, so at least the front piece will be intact. It turned out that the front of the shirt was intact indeed, but there was not enough fabric for the left shoulder of the back piece. I took some of the fabric scraps and patchworked the missing part together. I didn't want to use bigger pieces because I still had to cut the necktie, facings, and sleeve cuffs. I was playing with the scraps, then I put the sewing pattern under the back so I could see it better what is missing. I sewed 2 fabric scraps together, overlocked the edge and pressed it. Then I cut it straight and pinned it to the back shoulder. I stitched it again, overlocked the edge and pressed it. I placed the sewing pattern onto the back and cut off the excess fabric. I noticed that a small part was still missing, so I attached another scrap. stitched it, overlocked the edge and pressed it. I cut off the excess fabric and the back was now complete. I continued with assembling the shirt. I sewed the bust darts, pinned the shoulders and both sides of the front and back together. I stitched all the seams, overlocked the edges and pressed them. So the base of the shirt was finished and I could cut out the other elements. I started with cutting out the necktie. I already shortened it, but the bigger fabric pieces were too small for the pattern, so I made the necktie out of 3 pieces. I cut them out and in this case I didn't care about the grain line. I pinned and stitched the pieces of the necktie together, overlocked the seams and pressed them. Then I assembled the necktie, pinned and stitched it onto the shirt. After that I cut out the sleeve cuffs because I wanted them to be in one piece. Then I cut out the back facing as it was the smaller one of the facings. There wasn't enough fabric to cut out the front facing in one piece, so I cut it out in two pieces and stitched them together. I pressed the seam allowance open, and just after that I applied interfacing to the back. So the back side of the facing looks neater. I pinned and stitched the facing onto the shirt, and I also understitched it. After that, I prepared and attached the cuffs onto the sleeves. The Melilo shirt is almost finished. I only need to hand stitch the cuffs and hem the shirt, but I will do that next time. Later that evening I worked on my cross-stitch embroidery. Last year my plan was to make a cross-stitch picture for the living room, but that never happened. I had other projects in progress and other plans were more important. But after Christmas I felt like starting the cross-stitch embroidery, and it was very relaxing working on it between the holidays. I don't have much left, and I plan to finish it as soon as possible.